Because if it takes 100 mics, let's remember, I am 100 shy. I'm headed back to perform my new set at Cole's Open Mic. Now that I've been doing this a while, I've started seeing some familiar faces every time I do a mic. Tonight was no exception, seeing this funny guy.
Alright, guys, do it for Sonny. You're doing a great job hosting. Guys, I hate it when people sincerely use cliches when you never know how to respond. Like if I'm at a party and somebody tells me they work hard, play hard, it's gonna get really awkward. Because I'm gonna end up saying something like, well, I guess it's time for me to go big or go home. And then I just go home, you guys. It's really awkward. It's like, call that the Jerry goodbye. Feel free to borrow that. Alright guys, thank you so much.
This guy always kills. Since I'm not going up until later, I stepped outside and saw another familiar face from last season.
I like the hair.
Yeah, I cut it. What happened?
You got gum stuck.
No, I think I was just like really sad. I was
Really?
like, I'm a new person.
Where are you from?
Kansas City. Well, I'm from Topeka, Kansas, but I just say Kansas City because it's closer for people.
Yeah. That's where Eddie Griffin is from.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Yeah, no, he's great. Like some good people have come from there, but for the most part, it's shit. It's just a bunch of guys who've been there way too long and are just very mean.
Yeah.
So it's really hard. I felt like I did okay there, but I'm really glad I moved. I moved after 6 months of being there just because of how toxic that environment is. Yeah, that's what all of the world is like. I gotta get out of here. Things are better than this. I gotta go to Chicago. And
I've been clicking my heels. Nothing's happening.
I was talking to somebody today. I was like, Chicago is like, the comics are like all betas who act like alphas, and you look like an alpha, but then you talk like a beta. So that's why people are like, no, you're a bully. You're supposed to be a bully. And so it's really hard seeing how the world sees you.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's like, in Kansas City, when I did stuff like for audiences, it was mostly people in the 30s to 40s, and so I was like their daughter, and it's like, don't worry, I'm your daughter, and I'm safe, hey, how's it going? But then like here, now I'm like, I'm one of you, we're all the same. Here, comedy is an art, but here it's like, ooh, we're gonna do this in the most, I can't think of the right word, regal, I don't know, the most professional way. We're not going to film these things, but we're going to have it this very tight-knit and like viewed as fine art. I guess a lot of people view it as fine art there instead of just like pop art or just like folk art and stuff like that. Like there's a bunch of different comics here, but when you're like newer to the scene and you're very crass, people are like, this is a fine art gallery.
Yeah.
Take your dupes out of here.
Yeah, I've done a couple of crass things here and there. But you gotta have balls, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna go in though, I'm so sorry, but like I'm too.
We have more to talk about.
Thanks, guys. I don't know why I had to do like a weird chicken dance, just like imitate. It's cool. I always felt like for the longest time though that like I was the best girlfriend, like that I was like top up there, like I was doing it, I was being great, but then guys kept breaking up with me. You don't break up with the best girlfriend, you marry her. But they kept breaking up with me, and I realized it was like the stuff I was doing. Like it wasn't like good girlfriend stuff. Like it's not really that great of a thing to like figure out your boyfriend's favorite childhood movie was Fox and the Hound, and then create a needlepoint of him holding Todd and Copper that says The Fox and the Hound starring Wesley Burdick. That's not. I should keep her. That's me pretty much just saying, yeah, if we break up, you're still gonna see me. I'm going to be around.
My son is very inappropriate. He's 7 years old. And I have 2 examples. The first one is people I meet, when they meet your kid, they want to treat him like a kid. So they ask him certain questions, and he's like, has his own answers. So they're like, how did the chicken cross the road? And he's like, someone cut his fucking hat off. I told him that joke a long time ago, my bad. And there was another time we're at Six Flags recently, and we're sitting there, and the car is swaying, and all of a sudden I hear, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And I'm like, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And I look over at him, and he's singing, and then he goes, and then he's looking at ass, like across the parking lot. Certain words are fucking inappropriate. I have a perfect one for you. Adult bunk beds. Right? And it just makes me think of all the different, adult ways you can use bunk beds. And it started making me think of like, don't you hate guys like when it slips out, You're like really getting into it and it just slips out and you keep trying to put it back in, and you just can't get the beef sandwich to like fucking, hold its structure as you're trying to finish it. It's just real fucked up, I was born and raised in Chicago. I love a good beef sandwich, And fucking, I just moved to Rockford lately about a year ago, and there's no good beef in Rockford. It's like they took lunch meat, dragged it through like pond water, threw it on some fucking white bread. They don't know shit about that shit. So the other thing that's weird about Rockford is the radio. It's very like family oriented. They don't say like regular shit that you're used to in Chicago. They talk about family stories. It sounds like country radio. So this lady's telling a story about her son and how he likes sharks, and she put Sharknado on for him. And he's like, Mom! Like a couple minutes later, he comes in, Mom! This shit ain't even about sharks. They don't take sharks seriously, Mom. It's about a tornado that only has sharks, and they're only using hammerhead sharks. They're not taking them seriously at all. And I'm thinking like, well, tire isn't about tires. There's no human centipede. There's just like a dead bitch where people like sew to her. And I was like, what was this kid fucking expecting with Sharknado, right? It led me to another documentary about Russian mail order brides. And it really started making me think like, isn't that fucking prostitution? And then I'm thinking, maybe I should look at like buying a car, like financing plans, warranties, repossession, return policies. It just really gave me a new perspective on the whole Russian bride thing, which is very popular. Anyway, God bless you guys. Thank you. We're gonna.
David Pospiech, everybody.
Definitely my most laughs yet. I took a break to chat with Leah, my wife and producer, to get her opinion. What do you think about my set, though?
I think it was good. I think it was the best that we've had so far.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I'm realizing that no matter how solid my plan is, that once I get up there, the energy in the room changes everything. And that's okay. It's something I gotta get used to.
This week's episode features music from Electromagnetic Unicorn Finder and songs from their album, Well Wishes. Pick it up on Bandcamp.